Kirsten, thank you. Sue O'Connell is our political commentator here at NBC 10 Boston.
She is also my At Issue co-host, which is our Sunday morning politics show. Sue, I'm going to ask you to take your analyst hat off and put your interviewer hat on, because I know you've got a very good guest. You're speaking with Michael Graham of the New Hampshire Journal.
Absolutely, Michael Graham, New Hampshire Journal, but you might know him if you're watching in Boston from TKK. Can you just do the I am?
I am Michael Graham.
No, I mean, you love him.
I don't want to be on the debate show with you on the weekends. Let's do that. Yeah, absolutely. We'll throw down.
All right, what's happening in New Hampshire?
Well, we're having a First of the Nation primary, regardless of the efforts by the Democratic National Committee and President Biden. They wanted to kill it and didn't work out because Democrats and Republicans in the Granite State came together and said, we're going to keep the primary. So that's one story. And I think that story may, at the end of the night, actually end up being more interesting because President Biden is the incumbent president, and there should be no debate. Even though you're having to write his name in, I talked to some folks outside of Manchester polling place today, and they said, we are loyal Democrats. I'm not writing him in. It's lousy what he did. They chose to vote for Congressman Dean Phillips from Minnesota. So that'll be interesting. Then on the other side, you've got a Republican Party in New Hampshire that is, despite the media coverage you've seen in a lot of places, has a lot of Republicans in it. And what are the three magic words about politics in 2024? Republicans like Trump. They just like him. They like him in Iowa. They like him here. They like him in a box. They like him with a fox. And so Republicans are going to overwhelmingly vote for Donald Trump tonight. So the theory for Nikki Haley, my former governor, I lived in South Carolina, great campaigner, is we want to invite people who don't want Trump to be the nominee or don't want Trump to be president to join in this fight. And that, in a general election, that's got a chance for a great success. He lost New Hampshire by 8 points in 2020. But in a primary, Republicans are going to get what they want to get. If you go to Chuck E. Cheese, the kids are going to get pizza. So, you know, if you're counting on teenagers to come in and order foie gras, you're going to be in trouble. That ain't what's going to happen. Republicans are going to pick the nominee in New Hampshire most likely.
All right, does Nikki Haley move through New Hampshire and get on to South Carolina quickly?
She said so, yes, earlier today. Talked to her outside of a school, and just absolutely going on. She says she has the money, and there's a theory that if somebody stays in the race and gathers delegates and they're at 15, 20%, that at some point something, and Trump isn't the nominee. No one's ever explained to me what that something is, but it's a crazy world, and it's politics, and it's Donald Trump. So who knows?
All right, Michael Graham, our date every 4 years. I really appreciate it.
Me too. You was great. Absolutely.